Hello, my name is Councilmember Isaiah Thomas. I'm a council member at large representing the entire city of Philadelphia. I just want to say first and foremost, thank you for entertaining this conversation and contemplating what could be done to improve the relationships between communities of color and law enforcement. Here in the city of Philadelphia, I was the legislator who was responsible for the landmark bill that essentially reclassified motor vehicle code violations and put us in a position to take strides, to take steps to improve the relationships between communities of color and law enforcement. For the people in Memphis, it was the unfortunate situation that was involved with Tyree Nichols. For us in the city of Philadelphia, we've had a number of situations where traffic stops put someone in a position where unfortunately they paid the ultimate price with their life. The data told us that 72% of the time Philadelphians are pulled over, that Philadelphian is African American, while the black population is less than 45% of the population in the city of Philadelphia. We also seen before driving equality was implemented, the data told us that less than 1% of the time during a traffic stop were police recovering any type of contraband and or weapon. So based off of the data as well as lived experiences, including my own, being someone born and raised in the city of Philadelphia, we put ourselves in a position where we tried our best to introduce legislation that would begin to bridge the gap between communities of color and law enforcement. Since implementing driving equality, Philadelphia has decreased the number of traffic stops significantly while simultaneously doubling how often we find contraband and or a weapon when someone is actually pulled over. This hyper focus on motor vehicle code violations that are actually a public safety hazard instead of focusing on minor motor vehicle code violations that are not a public safety hazard has put us in a position to be much more efficient and effective as a city. The data collected during the first year of driving equality only reinforces that the legislation works, and I encourage the people of Memphis, the people of Tennessee, and municipalities and states all across the country to examine what we've done as it relates to the driving equality legislation and see how it may be possible for your local branch of government to implement this in a way that continues to help address issues that we see around people being disproportionately pulled over based on the color of their skin, as well as put us in a position where we can see steps being taken to improve the relationships between communities of color and law enforcement. I want to thank you for taking the time to allow me to say a little bit about what we have going on here in the city of Philadelphia. I also want to apologize for the fact that I could not be there live or in person, but you do have our support. In any way we can be a resource to you, please let us know. Thank you.